Today I'm here with Lisa Gelhaus. Lisa is the director of the Friends of the Johns Hopkins University and also the Associazione di Cultura e Studio Italo-Americana Luciano Finelli. Boy, that's a mouthful.
It is.
That competes with the CCSDD for...
That it does.
But you don't have an acronym. Lisa.
No acronym.
Thank you for appearing today on our blog.
Thanks.
Taking time out from your summer schedule here. And very briefly, the first question is, what is the association and what do you guys do here?
Okay, well, the association is a cultural association, and we have two main activities. The first one is cultural events. We produce 10 to 15 cultural events a year, and the other one is that we have a School of American English for people from outside of Johns Hopkins.
Right.
We use the same classrooms as Johns Hopkins, but in the evening when Johns Hopkins doesn't need them, for our English school. And sometimes we use the auditorium for our cultural events.
How many students do you have studying English here, usually?
We average between 110 and 130 per year.
And these would be mainly citizens of Bologna who are taking advantage?
Absolutely. And
Right.
we get a lot of foreigners too. People
Right.
who are studying at the University of Bologna and need to learn English. Some of the people come to learn English so in hoping to become students at the Bologna Center.
Right. And so you have a pretty strong connection to the city of Bologna then?
Very strong. In fact, that's part of our cultural side is keeping contacts with the city, the territory in general, but the city and the regional government and province as well.
And what kind of cultural events would you put on?
Oh, we do a little bit of everything. We try to be as varied as possible. So we do concerts of all different kinds of music, and we do conferences, and we've done sports events. We've promoted sports events, local sports events. So anything that is culture but is not specifically academic, which would be Johns Hopkins area then.
So you have people from outside the center, not students or not faculty, not staff,
Right.
if you will, coming in here to study, to go to a cultural event. Is that a good thing?
That's fantastic. It keeps the center very alive, and it keeps a very strong connection to the community. And the other thing that happens, which is great, is that the people who come to our events are not just people from the outside, but a lot of Hopkins students as well. A lot of SAIS students come to our events as well.
Great.
So it creates a connection.
What do you have planned in coming months then?
Well, I'm going to look over at my blackboard.
That's all right.
Because I can't remember.
Hold on, we'll look at the blackboard here quickly.
Oh, well.
Just so
kind of messy.
we can see it too. Well, that is
Okay.
a blackboard. Yep,
So
very
it's
good.
definitely very messy. I saved this out of our last renovation. We have a concert coming up. We're looking into a Leonard Cohen tribute.
Fantastic.
Closer to Christmas time, we will have a really very elegant concert called Ella and Ellington. It's a local group headed up by an American woman. Her name is Irene Robbins, who will be coming. Those are kind of our big events. And we will be presenting a couple of books. We're going to be doing a poetry writing workshop, and waiting for the date right now for a conference on Georgia O'Keeffe, whose work will be shown here in Rovereto this fall.
Do you hire SAIS students, and if so, what kind of things do they do for you?
We have in the past. We have hired SAIS students specifically for two things. One are odd jobs. When I do cultural events, I like to have SAIS students, especially if they speak a few words of Italian at least, to help us out in helping people get in and checked in and whatever. And the other one is a little bit more formal. People who have teaching English as a second language certification are perfectly welcome to come hop on in and talk to me, and we'll interview them, and if possible, and if we have time, we'd love to hire them as teachers of English.
And if they need to reach you, how do they do so?
They can just come to my office, which is on the first floor, right next to the computer lab, or they can send me an email. I'm in all of the lists. But the email is lg@jhubc.it.
Fantastic.
Will that be running underneath me? No.
I'll try to do that. That could be beyond my capabilities, but I'll give it a try. Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you.